Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Easy Electrical Engineering in Telugu. In today's video, we are going to learn a series interconnection of two-port networks, and this is very important and essential topic for electrical engineering in network analysis and as well as electrical circuit analysis. First of all, let us learn what is a two-port network and then we will proceed to next topic. Two-port network has a two ports, that is port 1 for input and port 2 for output representation. Here the 1 represents input port and 2 represents output port. Here the measurable parameters are V1 I1 at port 1 and V2 I2 at port 2. We are discussing about series connection of two-port networks. So two-port networks are connected one after one and they will have a same input for both the networks. So let us see the connection diagram and in the figure where N1 is network 1 and N2 is network 2 and these two are connected in series. So the current in the circuits are same. So I1 is the common for both the networks and I2 is common for both the networks. I1 is at port 1 and I2 is at port 2 and V1 is the voltage for the combinational and V1 dash is the voltage of network 1 at port 1 and V1 double dash is the voltage of network 2 at port 1 and V2 dash voltage at port 2 of network 1, V2 double dash is voltage at port 2 of network 2. So and V2 is the overall combinational voltage at port 2. Okay. And as the networks are, that means two-port networks are connected in series, the currents are same. That means when the input port combination will have I1 current and at output port the combination will have a current I2. So the I1 and I2 are same for the network 1 and the network 2. Okay, and the voltages V1 can be written as V1 dash plus V1 double dash by applying KVL at the input side, and similarly at the output side if we apply the V2 is equals to V2 dash plus V2 double dash, because the KVL states that the sum of voltages and drops equals to 0. So we have to write the Z parameter equations as we have only change in voltage, not in the currents. So for the network N1, write down the Z parameter equations. V1 dash equals to Z11 dash I1 plus Z12 dash I2. V2 dash equals to Z21 dash I1 plus Z22 dash I2. This is for network 1. The currents are common, so I have represented as I1, I2, but the Z parameters will for the network 1 are represented with dash and for the network 2 are represented with double dash. So now write down the same Z parameter equations for network 2. So V1 double dash equals to Z11 double dash I1 plus Z1 double dash I2. V2 double dash equals to Z21 double dash I1 plus Z22 double dash I2. Now overall voltage equations are V1 equals to V1 dash plus V1 double dash and V2 equals to V2 dash plus V2 double dash. So we have to substitute this V1 dash, V2 dash as for in the network 1 and V1 double dash and V2 double dash of network 2 in order to find the overall voltages V1 and V2. So write down V1 equals to V1 dash plus V1 double dash, V2 equals to V2 dash plus V2 double dash. So by substituting them, we can conclude that V1 V2 matrix equals to Z11 dash plus Z11 double dash, and the second element is Z12 dash plus
Z12 double dash, and third element is Z21 dash plus Z21 double dash, and fourth element is Z21 dash plus Z22 dash. So into I1 I2. So this is the overall Z parameters matrix for the combined circuit. That means when the two series two port networks are connected. Thank you for watching. If you found this video is useful, please like, share and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what topics are needed to explain. Thank you.